Hello, hello. Hi, Sue. Hi, Deborah. Hi, Miss Donna Sue. Hi, Helena. Hello, Kaylee girl. Hi, Joy. Hi, Treese. Hello, hello. Hi, Luann. Hi, Regine. Hello, Elizabeth. Hello, Elena. Huh? Hi, Pamela. Thank you. Hello, Leona. Hello, Miss Edie. Hi, Janine. How's everybody doing? Happy Monday. Hi, Sandy Triplet. Here we are yet again at the beginning of another month, month. Quite almost another month. Can you believe we're going to be in June? Bananas. Hi, Jackie Bates. Hello, hello. Nick asked for the drill. And so he asked me to send Troy up with the drill to give it to him. And you would think that was like the best job ever. Troy was like, wow. Hi, Mary Casey. Hi, Dee Dee. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, so he's not down here just yet. I know he heard the intro music, so. Happy birthday, Janine. Oh, how awesome. Happy birthday. I don't sing. I always say that's the best birthday present I could ever give you is not singing. Just saying. Thank you, Mary Casey. So today is part 2 of the bottle. It has changed quite a bit. And you guys, I told you it would. Hi, Carrie. So let's get my guest on the screen and I can show you what I did when I got off yesterday. All right. So yesterday, if you remember, we had, what's on here? We had painted the back of this with the deluxe paste in rose gold. And then we had did the redesign with Prima molds, which I did put in my Amazon store when I got off of here, along with a bunch of other molds that I didn't realize I never put in there. Hey, Nicole. Hi, Sandy Hinkleman. Hi, Miss Linda. And then when I got off, I used this mold, which is the Country Blossom mold from also Redesigned with Prima. And I put that around here. So I used part of this, well, I used this big one here, and then I used part of it here, and then this little part over here. So it's kind of like a patch. But this is kind of what I was trying to explain to y'all yesterday, that we weren't going to see the inside of that. So that's why I wasn't worried about the clay, and that's why I didn't, do anything to it. I just wasn't sure what I wanted to frame her with, and then I remembered that I have this mold, and with the flowers that she has in there, I figured that would be absolutely beautiful. Thank you. Hi, Mary, you're back. I'm so glad you came back. So, because I was saying I wanted to put flowers down here anyways, but then the flowers ended up matching really well. So, anyhow, we still need to, I still want to, hi, Renee. Yay. So good to see you. So finally, we can actually now stencil, do a 3D stencil on here. But then, all the problems arose because I opened up one of my stencil books. Hi, Lorianne. Yes, I got rose gold crackle paste instead of deluxe paint, and I have no idea how to use it. Help. Pamela just messaged me. That's fine too. I have that one. What you got is this one. So you ended up getting this, the rose gold crackle paste. I will tell you though, you're going to need a step 1 to make this work. So you need step 1 from any of the crackles, or you need the universal crackle. So as long as you have step 1, you can make this work. Okay. Hi, Michelle. So I started looking. Now remember, also everything that I used up until yesterday is in the description. So the rice paper, all the stuff. Okay. I started looking at my stencils because I needed something for the back. And then I was like, oh no, I'm going down the rabbit hole, right? So we can do something kind of like simple that is just, you know, like vines and whatnot. This is kind of the same, but it has a little more of the swirlies. But then I was wondering if I wanted to maybe do, so I actually didn't even take it out because I started pulling stencils and I just went, oh God, I need to stop. So this one has some flowers and then some script. That might be pretty too, but I don't know. So I'm thinking either the one with the script and the flowers, so either number 1 or number 2. Had to switch to YouTube. FB gave me problems. Yeah, I don't know what's been going on with it the last few days. Hi, Brioni. Good morning. You had to shut down and try twice to get on. Goodness gracious. Hi, Sandy. Hey, Angel. Hi, Tina Hurley. Hi, Cheryl. Yeah, I don't know what's happening. I still can't schedule a live. I have to force it on, and then it just blinked. And I am hardwired in, so it's not internet. So I don't know what it's doing. It's just bananas. 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 1 1 2. Great, y'all. So it's fairly equal. So let's just go with, there we go, Regine, number 2. What is it doing? Why is it blinking? And am I blinking just on my screen, or am I blinking? Hold on, let me see. Okay, maybe it's just my screen. Hi, Sharon. I was going to message you if you weren't on today. Hi, Melissa. Happy Memorial Day, y'all. Well, it's always weird, right? I never know if you should say Happy Memorial Day because it's Memorial Day, but you know, I do appreciate all the men and women that have, you know, given their lives for our freedom. So, but it's just not, I'm not sure ever what to say. Facebook is fine. Okay, it must be just my screen blinking because I can see, well, you know, it's really big in front of me. It's just going whoop, whoop. Juicy. All right. So what I'm going to do with this is I might actually hit this with a little bit of tack spray. I usually don't, but I think I will today. Just because. Now this is a Stamperia stencil. It's pretty. It's one of the older ones. Again, Stamperia doesn't go by names. They go by numbers. So the number is KSTD Q68. So I am going to hit this with some tacky spray just because I don't want to have to fight with trying to hold it down. So whenever you're using tack spray, you want to do a very light mist of it and then almost let it air dry for like 10 seconds. So I'm literally, and that's it with the fan that was blowing it everywhere. Now, what I want to do, so when I say 3D, all it means is I'm going to build the paste up a little bit, and then I'm going to lift straight up so there's a little more thickness to the stencil when I stencil it, okay? So I don't know though if I want to do the gold or the pearl white, or maybe I should just mix it, because on the front, we're going to do these a light pink and then highlight and age that. So maybe I'll mix the two of those. I think I will. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Val Marie. Hi, Patty. Oh, I forgot. I got my mystery box today. Oh, barely today? What on earth? Wow, they really were concerned about that rub and buff, weren't they? Goodness gracious. Hi, Helen. All right, so we are going to put this down. And what's nice about the tack spray is it'll give me enough hold so that way when I'm having to push and bend down, it won't move too much on me. Again, there is a little texture that, you know, comes with the deluxe paste. So unless I like really, you know, smush it down to make it stick, but as long as it's just kind of in place in some areas, just to give me a little bit of hold, because I do need to bend it down. So hi, Cheryl Rock. That's DHL. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that delivery service. They always mess my stuff up. Whenever something's coming from them, it always either gets lost completely or they make up excuses as to why they can't deliver. Like, I'm in a gated community and I don't live in a gated community. So thank you, Tina. I am listening today because I'm working on a project to finally. Ooh. All right. So this is the gold and this is the deluxe paste. Again, TH Decor's sale is still going on for 20% off. I'm almost positive it's till tomorrow at midnight. So I'm just going to mix the two. Now, I've said this many times before. When you see some of these colors, like the gold, the green, and the red, they dry a lot darker, you know, than what you see on the bottle. So although that looks peachy, as it dries, it won't be so peachy. Hi, Carol Ann. Hi, Chrissy. So I am actually just going to put both of these on here, and then as I'm putting them on there, I'll pick a little bit of both of them up. Oh, you did, Molly. Thank you so much. Brie McCarthy, this is crap. I could not get on. Oh, Brioni. I was like, Brie, why does that name? Brioni, you had to go to YouTube? Gosh. All right, so you guys know I'm left-handed, so I'm gonna turn. And we're just going to start in the middle. Now, for right now, am just going to put down an even layer to get it all over. And then what I'll do is build it up a little bit so that way when I raise the stencil, there'll just be a little more thickness that's left behind, okay? So, and I think this will be, I mean, obviously this is the back, but I think it'll be really pretty. So that way, depending on wherever it sat out, you know, from behind it also looks pretty too. So some of where it's laying thicker, I'm just going to leave it because I'm going to have to build it up anyways. And I'm just taking, no real method to it. I'm just taking a little bit of both the pearl white and the gold. Hi, Lucia. Right now, I'm using the glaze paste. So I'm using the glaze paste in gold and the glaze paste in pearl white. All right. And by the time we get to painting the front and whatnot, most of this shall be dry, and then you guys will be able to see how beautiful the glaze paste is. Well, you guys might remember the last time I used this with the drawers. When I put the dress form on the drawers, you know, on the inside of the drawers where I did that little something inside of the drawers, I used the pearl white, I believe. Okay, so I have it down everywhere. Now I'm going to go through and I'm just going to, you're going to actually see kind of like how these spots are, how it's a little thicker. And that's what I want because I'm going to pull straight up. And then it's just, again, just giving it a little more height, a little more thickness to the stencil itself. So let's pull a little bit of that out. And then I'll pull a little more of the white out. Something is going on for sure. Oh, yeah. I've been saying that the last few days. Well, ever since it gave 40 some odd notifications to a few of you. Yeah, I've been saying that for a few days. I have personally been able to see that it's not acting right. So I don't know what the deal is. All right, so again, I'm just going now, whereas to usually I would scrape off all the excess, right? Now I am putting on a little bit thicker. All right. So now I'm going to actually stand up. Are you guys behind me? Jack and Onyx. And we're going to just lift straight up. You guys see that? How pretty. Now for this, though, I am going to scrape that off of my stencil so it doesn't dry like that. And then I'll have a heck of a time trying to get it off. Okay. And actually, let me just throw this in a little. I don't want to waste it. I'm going to put it in one of a little cup. All right. And then I will get a couple of baby wipes, wrap my stencil so that way I don't have to worry about running over to the sink. And then we will clean up around the bottom. All right, let's wrap this. Okay, put that over there. And then I can cover that up. There. All right, so now what I do want to do now is, where is my, so now all I'm going to do is come around so we have some excess, especially around the bins here. So I'm just taking off any excess that's come onto the clay. And then anything like down here, I'm just going to swipe that and clean that right up. Hi, Margaret. Hi, Lynn. Hi, Diane Dunkelman. Hello, Mel and Evelyn. Hopefully your Mondays are starting off well. All right. So now there is some height here. I'm just going to push that down lightly. So what happened is the stencil was folded. So when I lifted straight up, these kind of lifted up as well. So I'm just going to lightly push them down. All right. It's good. All right. Let me put a wet wipe on here so I can tap that later. And then this, I'll do that so I don't stick my hand in it. All right. So that was the glaze paste. We'll dry this just a little bit so that way we can start working on painting the other side. And I did pull out some toppers, so I'll have to decide what toppers that I want to get on there as well. Am I blurry? God, my screen looks really bad. I don't know what's happening. It looks bad. The more you look, the more you like it. No? Okay. I might have to reset my screen over here. A bit blurry? Huh. See, it's really strange because let's do this and see if that helps me. Yeah, see, that's super blurry. What's going on? Hold on, y'all. I don't know, because I can see on the big screen over here that it's really blurry, and I'm hardwired in, so it should not be blurry. Unless this is a FB thing. Am I blurry on YouTube? Because I know for me, that would drive me bananas if that was so blurry like that. All right, I am blurry on YouTube, huh? Hold on a minute, y'all. Because I don't know how you guys, that's not going to work. All right, let's see if that fixes anything for you guys. If not, y'all, I don't know because I am not blurry here. Oh, that's annoying. Was that better? I changed the setting to see if it would connect a little more. Better? Okay, good. Hi, Lisa Siegel. Good evening, Jill. It is driving me bananas. You're usually the first one that yells at me. I'm making hubby for 50th. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Well, now I'm not blurry on the screen that I can see. So obviously that helped a little bit. Yeah, I'm good now from what I can see. All right, so as I don't know if you guys can start to tell, but you can see now how the gold, where I do have the gold, it's starting to get darker. Wow, wowie, 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 wow. Thank you, sir. Were you sent back down? Thank you. I'll put it. Mama will put it away because Onyx is right there sleeping. We got a little crazy right here. Now that it's not blurry, I can even see. All right. So I'm just taking a silicone brush and just cleaning up that little area, and then let's clean this up as well. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. So like I was saying, the glaze paste dry to a very beautiful color. So don't let the color in the bottles fool you. If it says it's a ruby or an emerald, it really does turn that color. I know it doesn't seem so because it almost looks like this, almost looks peachy, but you can see it's gold. Hi, Bernice. I just saw a drill moving. Yeah, Georgia brought it back to me. You're not blurry on Facebook. Thank you, Jill. All right. So I'm just drawing it a little bit to, so that way if I forget and wrap my hand around it, I won't mess it up. So, but look at how pretty that is. So it just gives a little bit of something from behind. But the glaze pastes are one of my favorites, especially lately, to give that little bit of hint that something's there. Wow, quite a bit of you went over to YouTube, huh? Hi, Karen Atterbury. How are you, my friend? Thank you, Christine. Whoa, sorry, guys, putting my hand in front of it. Let me take you back out for a minute. Every time I put my hand up there, it's trying to focus on my dryer because I was in so close. All right. So I think we're okay as far as it not, being super wet. Obviously, if I start pushing into it, because we did make it a little thicker, so let me show you from a side. So because I did make it a little thicker, if I start rubbing on it, it's going to mess up. So, but as it, overnight, it will dry. So pretty. Okay. So again, on the front of here, we did the, is it Elegant Borders first, and then I came back through with Country Blossom. So what I want to do with the flowers is I want to make it, the base of it, like a delicate light pink. Then we'll go over it, do some aging, some dimension. And then what I want to do is rub over that the pearl white shimmer glaze. So it'll be nice and soft like she is, right? So let's mix some of these decor chalkies. So I did pull the ivory and the Victorian pink. And again, we're going to have to pick toppers for this later, but we'll move that for now. And let's see what we get. I'm going to get a couple of smaller brushes and an angle brush. And then we'll get a little, what is that on there? Paint? Paint. All right. Do you ever sell the boxes of used items like paint and things you won't be using anymore? Do I ever sell them? I have not, but I will be in the mystery boxes when I do the auction on the 9th of June. So there will be a few mystery boxes that have gently used products. And what I mean by that is I might have opened them to test them for like a design team project, but haven't used them. There'll be always more than half of the product that is in there. I won't sell anything that's almost out, but then but majority of the mystery boxes will be all brand new stuff. Hi, Tina. Few hours of sleep. Okay, so we're going to take some of the, actually, I need to paint all of that. What am I doing? We will take some of the Victorian pink, and I'm just going to knock that pink back just a little bit. It's fairly soft, but I want it a bit softer, so I'm going to knock it back a bit. All right, so we've got our base pink, and then let's again, if you like that Victorian pink, you can go ahead and use that, but I'm actually I want it a little bit. She's got a lot of peach in her dress too. So hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. You know me. Hi, Kelly. You know this is a thing. I can never just paint. So this is the compact powder. She's actually got, I don't know if you can see, it's pink, but she's got a lot of, it's like a peachy pink. There we go. All right, why are we so blown out over there? Let's darken that up a little bit so that way you guys can see what I'm seeing. All right, I'm going to add just a little bit more of the compact powder, and then we'll be good. And by a little bit, I'm trying not to get it all to fall out. All right. Okay, whoop. I like it. I like it. It's good. It's good. 6:45. Good. Cuggly muggly. I don't think I heard what you are selling. The mystery boxes. When? Oh, June 9th. Did I just paint my face? June 9th is going to be my next auction. But also in that auction, I'm also going to have a few mystery boxes. I'm going to tell you guys, I'm going to have a good amount of mystery boxes, but there's no way I can do them all in that auction. Otherwise, we're going to have like a 3 to 4 hour auction, and neither Nicole or I have that long of a tolerance. So I'll put a good amount in, but then I will do more again. Either I'll do just a mystery box sale, or maybe I'll do like a quicker auction with just a few pieces of craft stuff and then more of the mystery boxes. Because yeah, we don't. There's no way. I'll lose my mind after about an hour and a half, 2 hours max, and then I'll start getting fidgety. And you guys probably don't want to be there that whole time either. So, all right. So if you guys can see, it's very soft. But again, this is just going to be our base. And then we're going to go in and, you know, put in dimension with our antiquing gels. But then we're going to come in with that shimmer glaze as well. You're welcome. Yeah, I just, you know, usually after about 2 hours, I think everybody starts to go, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Starts to be a lot, you know? So we'll paint this. Now, there is some glass that is showing, you know, obviously, if I paint on it, I'm not worried about it because as I showed you yesterday, it's not going to stick. So I'll go in with like a precision Q-tip, you know, my little, and then go in with some alcohol and clean out the glass, because I actually think it's pretty that the glass is showing in some areas. I purposely didn't fill in all the gaps of the molds that I were putting on yesterday. So, hi Eileen, how are you? So on is it Friday? Yes. So this Friday, Trevor has his graduation from, you know, university, but so he's got to be there at 7:30. Graduation isn't till 9 a.m., but he has to be there at 7:30. And since I have to drive him, that means I have to be there at 7:30. That means we'll be leaving here like at, you know, 6:30. So although I thought my last driving day was that day that we had the, you know, TH Decor Happy Mail, actually, no. Got to go out with the bang, I said last time. We're definitely going out with a bang. So I had to deal with evening traffic last time. This time it'll be the morning commuters. I know. I was like, 7:30? He's like, well, at least you'll get good seats. You aren't kidding. Georgia and I are going to be running up and down the aisles playing musical chairs. There's nobody going to be there. Unless another parent is on driving duty. Good cuggly muggly, y'all. It's all right. This is the last one, and it's going to be for a very amazing day. That's what I keep telling myself anyways. All right. Some of this, I'll obviously get closer to the glass with the smaller brush, but some of it I'm not going to worry too much about, because once we start getting our antiquing gel down as well, or paste, whichever I choose to use, because it's the clay, it's going to soak down in there as well. So it makes my job a lot easier as far as detail painting, because it's on clay rather than like resin. My mischievous laugh. Well, Rochelle, about that, he said that, so the way that they're doing it is they're doing like different departments. So they're doing business with business accounting, Trevor, business, and then I think like science. So the business department has, like he was saying, like 4 pages of names. The science is 11 pages of names. So obviously the business department will go first. And then I will just sit there patiently for the 11 pages of science names. And it wouldn't even be so bad if maybe Trev's other friends were, on there or something, but no, no. So they're on different days the way they're doing it. I think every day this week, actually, they're having ceremonies. So, but they're doing like, different departments. Otherwise, obviously, we'd be there, all stinking day. But yeah. It's a lot. Oh, thank you. Front row seats. You aren't kidding. Front row seats. Holy guacamole. Ay, ay, ay. So he goes, well, you can save seats for Miss Jessie. Well, I could save seats for just about everybody. Because Nick's mom and Nick's sister is going. But yeah, I'll be saving. You want a seat? Let me know. I'll save you a seat. But at least it's the morning time, right? And it's not like dead afternoon and I'll be sitting there in the hot sun for hours on end. I need to actually look at what the weather is going to be like. I mean, I'm sure it's going to be warm, but like how warm? I need to prepare. Troy is going to need sunscreen. All of Troy's freckles are going to come out in the sun. By department, yeah. Yeah. So that's another thing too. I'll be needing to bring Troy snacks, his computer. He'll need the hotspot. He's actually really good about, sitting, but that's going to be a very long time. Because you figure we have to wait an hour and a half before the graduation even starts. And then for them to get through all of the names, woo-wee. And since Trevor's accounting, it'll probably be like the award ceremony that, I posted the other day. Trev was like the first, to be called up, and then we have to wait for the rest. But it'll be okay. Again, just hopefully it's not boiling hot. All right, so we've got the pink down. Again, I'm really not worried about, really being too detailed because it is the clay, like I said. When we start getting the antiquing gel in through here, it's going to pick up all of the places that I've missed. So, and then again, like I said, I will go through with the alcohol and clean. So but I do want to make sure that there isn't, a bunch of just unpainted. But I'm excited to put the antiquing gel on here so we can see all of the definition, because I don't know. As soon as I got off of here, I was like, okay, what else? I kind of knew that I needed some other clay on here, but then I remembered I had this mold and was, okay, that one's going to be perfect with her. All right, let's get. I'm sorry, but what did you use on the mold? The mold. What did I use on the mold? The paint, Karen? Are you talking about the paint? I mixed three colors. I mixed Decor Paint Chalky in Ivory, Victorian Pink, and then I used the acrylic paint matte in compact powder, just to get a really soft pink. You know, but again, if you like the Victorian pink on its own, you can, it's pretty soft on its own. It's picking up her dress. There's little bits of peach in her dress that I can see, so. Okay. So for the most part, I think we are good. Again, I will let the antiquing gel pick up the rest. And then once we get all of that in there, then I will go through and clean the little bits of glass that are showing. And I am being careful with the other side, just so you guys know. It's not, you know, I dried it enough so that way it's not, you know, getting damaged as I hold it. Okay, let's dry this. Oh, I missed that whole, hold on. I missed this whole flower. Okay, let's dry this and then let's get, so we can see the details. Because that's the fun part, not this part. Hi, Anna. Hi, Janie. How are you? Is it Janie or Janny, Kelly? Where? I don't see anybody. Ah, wait a minute. Hold on. What happened to him? I just seen him and then he left. There he is. Gotcha, buddy. Sorry. Hasta pasta. Got him. Thank you. I didn't see it. So it was this one, and this one. So basically an ivory, a pink, and then a peach, Karen. Truthfully. Hi, Veronica. How are you? Yeah, I seen it. I had to go up and search for him, but I seen him. Thanks, Della. That was good. A lot of us didn't see it. Okay. So this is, as you can see, again, I can see a lot of the white. I know it's okay though. Okay. Let's get some of our antiquing gel. I want to go brown, or do I want to go? I don't know. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Trying to think if I wanted to go with the umber or the brown. And I'm actually thinking we're going to go with the... Let's go with the umber. I won't darken it up that much. I'm going to try something like this on my bottles like this. I love it. Absolutely. Yeah, him again, Sue. I want to see when you guys do so. I want to see again. I don't always comment, but I do see your guys' stuff in the Crafting Chaotix. I'm either scrolling in the morning, and I've told you guys about morning. You know, me commenting in the morning is not good. Ask Dana and Laurel. I don't make sense. But I always see, and you guys are awesome. Tell you what, you guys do awesome stuff. All right, so we are going to, I'm going to get, again, you can use this at full strength. I hardly ever do, just because it's easier to manage when you do add water. It doesn't, you know, it'll give you a little bit more time to work, so that way it's not drying so quickly. But completely up to you, personal preference. I'm just going to work directly on my glass mat. And however much water you want to add is also completely up to you. So, and then you can either use a baby wipe to wipe this back, or a cloth. So we're just going to come in here, and this is when it starts to get super satisfying, because then we can start to see all of the amazing detail. Oh, Veronica. No, I'm not a morning person, Nicole. I'm not a morning person at all. Oh, unless Nicole's shopping and taking me with her. Yeah, I'm not a morning person. I've never been that way, though. Even when I was, you know, in the office every day, the guys would come in and they would even say, "Is it 10 o'clock yet? Can we talk to you?" That was the thing. Don't talk to me before 10 a.m. Just don't. Just don't. Oh my goodness, look it. And that's just barely wiping it back. I tell you guys. Look at that. All right. And then as usual, right, especially because we've got a lot of detail, I'm going to work in my fluffy brushes. I'm actually going to work with probably 2 of them today. And we are going to, because there is way too much detail for me to get into with just my fingies. So we're going to work that excess, because I told you I do not like the puddling. I don't like it. I don't think it looks good on my stuff. And then we're going to wipe it back again. And now look at that. You see? Oh my goodness. Don't talk to me till 10. I'm serious. Yeah, shopping, all good. All good. All different. I'm happy as pie. Just normal? So again, this is why I was saying I'm not real worried about, you know, the paint, right? When I was painting and getting down into the nooks and crannies of it, because when it's clay like this, your clay is going to absorb. Okay? So where do I want this to sink in? To the bottoms anyways, right? So I'm not going to spend, you know, an hour trying to detail paint that when I know that the clay is going to absorb all those areas anyway. So just something to think about, you know, not having to do extra work, right? Smarter, not harder. So we're going to wipe back our first time. And then I'm going to work with my fluffy again. And I'm going to work around and get rid of all of that pulling. Okay, and then I'm going to wipe back again. It's the same with me. Don't talk to me. Yeah, and the guys, it was funny because I was really serious. Like, just don't, I can't. And it was a very big pet peeve if I'm like, you know, just parked the car and I'm walking up and they're like, hey, Terry, this and this and this and this purchase and I need to pay. And I'm like, oh, sorry. Yeah, exactly. I didn't comprehend anything you just said. And even if I did, you need to let me get into my office and sit down first. And then wait till 10. But then after 10, I'm happy. I'm good. Hi, Janie. How are you? Believe me, I usually sleep until 10. A lot of days, I'm a night out all the way through. Oh, my goodness, Carrie, if I could, I would, too. Because I am, you know, well, I have bad sleep habits as far as I wake up a lot. I don't just, it's rare for me to sleep the whole night through without, you know, getting up. But, and then what's so bad about that is when I get up, I'm up. So if I wake up at 12 o'clock, I'm up for at least 30 minutes to an hour before I can fall back to sleep. And then if I'm up at 2 o'clock, I'm up for at least 30 minutes, hour, sometimes 2 hours before I can fall back to sleep. So, and then I go to bed late anyways, because, you know, that's when I can get a lot of stuff done and, you know, have like my kind of like quiet time, you know, do my own thing. So yeah, I would love to, but not with the Troy boy. As soon as daylight comes in his room, he's up. And if he's up, I'm up. If I want to or not. Can you guys see what's happening? Oh my gosh. I swear this is the best part, is when you start putting the depth and dimension and highlights, and so pretty. So pretty. Another reason why you don't want to paint the same day as you do your clay, right? You know, if we would have tried to paint and do all of this to it yesterday, there'd have been no way. You would have damaged, you know, the clay as far as your, you know, just the way it all looks. You would have messed up the detail of your clay. So, you know, I know clay isn't, you know, as quickly and, you know, gratifying as like, I don't know, wood bin or resin or even Formflex, but it's beautiful. It's a beautiful technique as well. If you don't use clay, you have to try it. Look at that. Again, you know, we'll clean up with the alcohol. I have some, Juicy. I have some. My staff was saying when I come in too early, it's scary for them. So I make sure they are happy at work. I don't get in before 11. See? I had to bring my best friend to the doctor's office this morning, stopped at the coffee, picked up, dropped her off. And, oh, Lord. That's why I'm saying on, you know, on graduation day, 6:30 in the morning in traffic with drivers that just drive so wonderfully. Not. I'm just going to be one just happy camper. I can tell already. It's just going to be a glorious morning. Okay. And also, so this is getting, you can see it's getting pretty dirty. You can either switch out your brush like I would do, or what I suggest is just run it over like your baby wipe to get some of that off, because what this is doing is it's serving as like your towel, your shop towels. It's helping you pick up that excess, right? So if you're getting too wet and dirty on your brush, you need to get that off. I have found anyway, it just helps. Otherwise, it's not picking up what you need it to anymore or as well, because it's, it's dark. It's got a lot of product on there itself. So, all right, now I'm going to change so that way we can pick up a little more. This is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Been there at 6 a.m. on the Chaos Highway for 20 years. You were saying that, Sue. I couldn't. I can't remember what you said, but didn't it take you like an ungodly amount of time to get there? Like you spent a lot of time on the highway, right? I feel like you've said that before. That's just craziness. And then also I'll show you a lot of like the places that I had not painted. You can't tell anymore, right? Okay, so we're going to wipe that back. And then we're going to get our fluffy and work it out of those hard to reach places. And then wipe it back again. What are you guys having for dinner tonight? Or what did you have for dinner? What time is it for most of you? Where's the clock at? 5 o'clock? What time are you what time? What are you guys having? I think I'm cooking. I'm going to put hamburgers and hot dogs on the grill tonight. Do easy stuff today. Yesterday, I made chicken breast with zucchini, green beans, and potatoes. So today we're just going to go easy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right, so I'm pretty happy. Just making sure I've got this to, the color wiped back as much as I want to see. And then let's go in with a little bit of let's go in with a little bit of gold since we have gold back here. And then we'll put on our shimmer. I'm just going to wipe some of this a little bit just to clean it up a little so it's not so hard when it dries. All right. Then stick that in water and whoop. I'm having my sister's wonderful spicy spaghetti. Oh my gosh, that sounds good. Most days an hour and a half going, and most days 2 to 3 hours going home. Golly. That's too much. All right. PT time for the Troy boy. Here you go, bud. Here you go, bud. Bubba's. You always do that. You give me your pudding, and then you walk off. Okay, so I'm just going to give this a little bit of a dry, and then let's get out a bit of the gold. I don't know what we're having. My stomach hasn't been. Oh no, for a while? Golly, I'm sorry. That's no fun when you have icky tummy. PT time. Leave at 6 a.m., work at 4:30, home about 7 most days. Indian rice spicy. Ooh. So, I didn't even realize this. I thought you guys were being quiet. Comments have stopped over here. Sorry about that. That is looking so good. Can you tell that you painted it pink? Yes, you can. You can. You can see it's pink, but then it just has, and again, you can also, if you wanted to, you can wipe back the brown more if you wanted to. I quite like it like that because I'm going to still tone it back in color a little bit. So I'm going to put some gold on it, and then I'm going to tone it back even more when I put the shimmer glaze on it. So yes, Lorianne, and golly, you are 2 hours ahead of me in Oregon. Bacon cheeseburger? I think we're just having regular hamburgers. Hamburgers and fried Indian lamb. Yeah, okay. Comments have completely stopped over here. I'm sorry. Cheeseburger. A lot of us is having cheeseburgers. Is Shelly, did I miss Shelly Stacklin? Oh, Lynn, thank you so much for the stars. Putting on makeup? Laura, are you kidding me? That is my biggest, I can't, when I see somebody doing that, it drives me bananas. Okay, guys, we got it. We know, somebody's at the door. Especially when they're putting on makeup, and so they're driving, right? They're driving, and they're all up in their rear view mirror. It's like you realize you're gonna hurt somebody. Leftover pork chops and noodles. Hi, Sophie. Beautiful colors. Thank you, Mary. Sorry, watching at a party? Don't be sorry. Just had grilled steak, baked potato, and baked onion. Oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. Hi, Laurel. Okay, so let's add some, I'm trying to think. I think I'm just going to add some of the antiquing paste. I'm going to go in with the antiquing paste in gold so that I can pull some of that back again. because like I said, we are going to put that shimmer glaze on there. So as always, I'm going to work that into my brush first. And this one, I'm not going to worry about going deep into the mold. We're just going to, again, the brush is all the way out to the end so that I don't have a ton of pressure. And we're just going to brush over it, but as you can tell, we're not taking the time to go all into every nook and cranny, every crevice that is there. And then I'm going to actually just use the shop towel and very lightly brush it back or wipe it back. So you can see there's hints of gold in there. Okay, so again, so the antiquing paste is similar in the case that you can wipe it back, you know, as much as you want on there. Put on a couple of different, you know, layers if you'd like. Totally personal preference. This one, when I'm doing the antiquing paste though, I usually almost always wipe it back with a soft cloth, the shop towel, the disposable ones. But now if you can see, there's just a little bit of gold in there. Okay. And look at this one, how it's drying. You see that? Okay, so now before we put the shimmer glaze on there, I'm trying to think if I want to put, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm just going to take some of the high points and put the gold wax in as well. Can you see that? Now, you guys will see why I decided to do that once I use the pearl white shimmer glaze. Okay. Thank you. I need those molds, Terry. I know I'm telling you, as soon as I seen the second mold, which was this one, I was like, golly, those flowers are perfect for what she has in there. And I think actually it looks better than if I would have put, you know, some of the, because I had little flowers that I was going to put on there. I actually think this worked out a lot prettier. All right. So again, just a hint of it on all of the high points. Now, so the shimmer glaze is going to knock all of this back even more and give us more of a softer look, and fall more back, you know, fall more in line with how she looks, at least to me. Where did you get that mold? What is the second mold called? So this one is called Country Blossom. And I got this at my Micah daughter's, but when I looked yesterday, they were out of stock. So you guys can probably just search Etsy unless you have another Prima, retailer. But I'm sure if you search Country Blossom, you'll find it. And then also, I'm pretty sure that Micah's daughters will get them back because she usually does. Okay, so with the shimmer glaze, you can do the same thing. You can wipe this back, all right? So I'm going to come in. And we're just going to do this in sections like we did everything else so far. And then I'm going to come back. Oh my goodness. And all it's doing is just giving it that, like it's just knocking it back, just softening everything up that we just did. Because when I look at her, she's very soft and, beautiful. So although I went in and put all of that dimension, the highlights and everything, I just want a soft look to it. So now you do not have to wipe back if you don't want to. Again, you can use this product in a lot of different ways. But it does do exactly what it says. It leaves that shimmer glaze on there. You're munching on some, what? No, homemade muffins. What? So I'm very light-handed when I'm wiping back the shimmer glaze. And then I will show you, once I do this down here, the difference between the two sides. Because sometimes it's hard to see when you're working. It all kind of just blends together at some point. So, can you guys see the difference between the two sides? Bye, Sue. Have a good dinner. So, and I wish you could see, but when I lightly wipe back like that, the gold that I put in from the second time, the gold wax pops through, and it's so pretty. Layers, 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 right? Yes, yes, Pamela, exactly. More of like a pearly pink now. Thank you, Diane. Thank you, Miss Edie. And then once we clean up the bottle, like I said, it just, to me, falls more in line with with the rice paper. Okay, and this little bit here. So pretty. My goodness. All right. Okay, okay. Hi Sharon Smith. Thank you, Phyllis. Yes, I always seal everything that I do. Okay, so let's at least clean up the front of this so we can see. And then, again, I will go in and get off a lot more. But so for the purpose of being able to see through and see her without all of the antiquing gel and everything else on there. Oops. How pretty she is. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I'm glad I figured out how to blow this up on my TV so I can really get the full effect. Yes, it's fun to watch on the TV. I like to do that as well. I will put it to, the Chromecast. But then when I think about you guys doing that to me, I think, oh, Lord, that's a whole lot of Terry. So I'm just trying to clean up where you guys can actually see, see it really well. And then I will go in, like I said, and clean it. But just so you guys can get the effect and not have it like looking all kind of crazy and dirty. Okay, I think for the most part, she's clean. Let's get some of that off because that's kind of right in our view, isn't that? Okay. Okay, good enough for now. Oh my goodness. She's so pretty. Okay, so I really got to clean that neck up as well because the neck is super dirty, probably from my grubby fingers on there. So let me show you. Now, I'm pretty sure, I know for a fact Nicole sent me this one, and I know she sent me this one. But this one came from Hobby Lobby. I thought there was 5 of them. Hold on. And this one did too. I thought I pulled 5 of them. I'm pretty sure I pulled 5 of them. One must still be on the table. So let's put these in there and see what you guys think. Are you, Pamela? I get all of my jewelry from Team BFF2. Miss Monica, I love her to death, and she will actually be on this evening. And all of her jewelry is only $5. She does paparazzi jewelry. So anytime you guys see my necklaces, earrings, rings, it's bracelets, they're all from her. Okay, so we have that one. Now, don't worry. You guys know me. I'm going to Dremel off, you know, I'll Dremel off the stem. So that way we don't see that thing hanging down there. But so we have this one. That's kind of pretty. This one is a lot bigger, obviously. No. Nope. Nope. I don't like that one either. I know I pulled another one, y'all. I know I had 5 of them in my hand. I don't know where the other one went. Oh, is she not having a live tonight? I didn't see it. Okay, well, usually she has lives every Monday. Those are her longer lives. So if you go to her page and look, maybe she'll have posted when is the next one. Yeah, I know I pulled more. I could have sworn yesterday when I showed you, Nicole, that I had at least 5 of them out here. So I don't know that I love any of these. I know there was one that I put in yesterday that I really liked, and it's not one of these. So I'll have to look for the toppers, because you have one that is more gold or rose colored. Yeah, I'm sure I do. But I'm really frustrated because I know that I put one in yesterday and I was like, oh my gosh, that's the one. And it's probably in the drawer, or I put it back in the room. I don't know what I did with it. I think it's blue though, Nicole. I think it's the blue one, like a turquoise blue. So I will have to, where am I? I will have to look at the toppers. I was going to have, guys, I didn't dry my hair today. It came right out the shower. I was sopping wet. I will have to look, because I know I put one in here yesterday that I looked at and I was like, oh my gosh, that's beautiful. And then I don't know what I did with it, but it was probably because I put it away, because none of these are like blowing my mind away. So I will find, oh, the pink rose topper. No, you didn't send me the pink one the pink one that you sent me was this one that I put on this bottle. But then the other one was blue. The one that looks kind of like a little flower is blue. So I really think that is the prettiest bottle I've ever seen. Oh, thanks, Mary. So anyways, this one will get a topper. So don't look at that. We'll just cork it. That is what she looks like. So you see from the back, now you can really see the glaze paste. So the gold and the pearl white. And then you can see all the pretty detail. And I think it's just, like I said, it matched her amazingly, because I don't know, I can see all of that. So that's our bottle. Again, don't look. It's naked on the top. I'll find something for the top of it. I hate that I can't see the comments over here. Thank you, guys. You're in my kitchen. Do you want a burger or a hot dog? Sophie. Oh my goodness. Anyways, thanks for being here, you guys. I was so excited to do this one with you guys, because as soon as I put the second mold on last night, I was like, oh, I can't wait to paint it. So I will find the topper, because I'm pretty sure the topper I put on that I was Google over is on my table in my craft room. So thank you. So I'll take pictures, and then and all I'm going to do is put the topper in with heavy body gel. So some of you were asking about the heavy body gel yesterday. I am going to put the topper in with heavy body gel, the same topper that I use, same thing I use anytime I put something on anything that I want to make sure it's not going to come off. So anyhow, I shall see you guys tomorrow. We'll have a new project, so I don't know what that'll be, but I guess we shall see tomorrow. I hope you guys have a great evening. I'm off to cook burgers and hot dogs, so I'll talk to you tomorrow. Same time, same place.